What we're talking though about, it sounds like, are homeowners who are, and I'm a big gardener, I have a pretty big 2-acre property, who are not just sort of doing the pat square vegetable garden, but really like landscaping all of their yard to include edibles in there. How's that working?
Well, it's fun the way people are mixing together, because you and I remember when what was in vogue was like beautiful landscaping with flowers, and then you're going to push like vegetable gardens like in the very back. And so there's going to be this like, you know, really sort of sad looking vegetable area that you could choose to neglect or whatever. Now it's all coming together. There's great color options, you know, think about rhubarb, think about cabbage, think about all these beautiful colors and fruits. And so you put all these things together, and then you're able to, you know, just have everything at once. It's yummy, it's beautiful all together, but it's high maintenance.
It's tricky. It's tricky. I mean, what I know is not only do you have to have sort of the deer fencing and all of that, but there are different soil types you need. I mean, blueberries might need an acidic soil, and lettuce might need another type of soil. And if you're not really well versed in this, or you're not really willing to spend the time to do it, it's not that it sounds good, but tough.
Yeah, people are calling in experts. This is a time when you might want someone who specializes in landscaping and edible landscaping, because they're going to say, okay, you want kiwi? You're going to need a male pollinator next to it. There's a lot of issues that, you know, sort of an amateur gardener might not think about, that might be complicated and time consuming to get from a book. This might be a good time to call an expert.
Now, in terms of the types of homeowners, are we seeing this sort of on the upper end of homes, of people investing in this?
Yeah, we are seeing it on sort of a larger property, someone who has a bit more time, someone who may have gardening help when they're on vacation. So it's been more of that, but this is still something you could do on a smaller scale as well.
And now people who are thinking about on the smaller scale, what they would probably do is just try like 1 or 2 vegetables sort of intermixed in some of their typical landscaping plants. I mean, you mentioned strawberries as a joke, but strawberries are something that that are very stunning, they're edible, kids like them too. I mean, it seems like this actually might be a good way to sort of get kids into landscaping.
Absolutely, because, you know, you can put pansies with things, tulips, things that are familiar to kids that they know the names of. And, you know, we have an entire chart that's going in the paper tomorrow, which will show you, here are wonderful pairings, here's what looks good together, here's what uses similar soil. So we do give you a bit of a cheat sheet to help you out.
Now, we're looking at some of the photos, and these will be in the personal journal section tomorrow, but what's such a dramatic shift to me is that people used to banish these gardens. I mean, vegetable gardens can be very ugly. You think of them as in long, straight rows, and, you know, you kind of go out there and you have to till the soil and so forth, but you don't necessarily even have to eat the food that's out there. Right? You can look at it. I mean, some of these things can be very, very beautiful.
And some of this, you know, I think came about because people started using cabbage in a very decorative way. People noticed that the heirloom tomatoes looked so beautiful at certain times of year. So I think sort of those trends have picked up and all dovetailed into what we're seeing as a really robust trend right now.
People should think, though, twice before they just start putting edibles out there, because you may be, again, bringing in animals and things that you might not have wanted. I mean, chipmunks, if like, I don't even want to get into the chipmunks. We'll do that another week.
Wendy's chipmunks issues are legend.
Legend. All right, Leslie Yazel, thanks.